On today's menu is a dish made with ripe sweet pumpkin and bitter gourds. We usually take it with muri in the breakfast or with a white plain steamed rice during the lunch hours. This is a bitter dish which is meant to be taken at the beginning of the lunch. Hello friends, welcome to a new recipe in Kalashana channel. So we are cooking bitter gourd and pumpkin fry today. It's a very delicious dish, and if made correctly and the pumpkin is sweet, I assure you, you will make it again and again and again. So let's start by cutting the vegetables. Here is the ripe sweet pumpkin and I am slicing it up into finger-like pieces. I take off the center portion which contains the seeds and peel off the dark green skin from outside. You can make it with the skin also, but if the skin is very hard, then it will stick into your mouth. So in order that it melts, we cut it into long strips after taking off the skin. This is the bitter gourd from my garden. We slice it into medium-sized pieces, not too thin, not too thick. So I have finished cutting all my vegetables, and here you can see the sizes. They should complement each other. Neither should be very thin or very thick. You heat mustard oil in a wok and put a little bit of salt so that the oil doesn't split or spurt during introduction of the vegetables. Now I am putting in the pumpkin first because pumpkin is a little bit harder than the bitter gourd. You fry the pumpkin in low flame by tossing and turning it in the oil. Add a little more salt to taste. The salt amount you should add according to your taste. And now I am frying it in low flame by tossing and turning it in oil. I have used very little oil, and that is why I have to fry it by tossing it and turning and covering it. Covering makes it softer quickly and easy to cook. Friends, I noticed that it will require a little more oil for cooking because the pumpkins, after frying, the oil has dried up. So I am adding a little bit of oil in the center by removing them to the sides. Let the oil heat up a little bit, and now I am adding the nigella seeds or kalonji or kalo jire as we know it in Bengali. Fry them a little while, around 30 seconds in oil, and then mix everything together by giving a nice shove to everything. Now I am adding the bitter gourd or ucche. Mix everything again from top to bottom by moving them from side to side and giving a thorough mix by moving them from up and down. Now cover it and fry it under low flame. Take out the cover and give a shake in between because otherwise they may burn. So you have to see repeatedly whether your vegetable is burning or not. Separate the pieces if they are joined together like this and spread them on the wok so that the heat is spreading equally on all sides. Now you can see the water has come out from the pumpkin and the bitter gourd and the vegetables have become softer. I am testing whether the pumpkins are done or not. The pumpkins should be soft, but they should not be mushy, as because this dish relies on the whole fried pumpkin and bitter gourd. Now you can see how soft the pumpkins are and how brownish they have turned. They'll turn a reddish brown in color when the frying is complete. Yes, and they are soft too. So I have cooked it for around 4 to 5 minutes by covering and by giving them a thorough mix, lifting the cover. It's done, and now time to eat with muri or puffed rice. Please do subscribe if you like my recipe.